This is Hohem new iSteady M6. And this gimbal is the gimbal that's going to revolutionize the way we use cell phone gimbals. Because unlike other cell phone gimbals that rely on third-party app for its tracking capabilities, this one doesn't need to do that, as it actually has an external camera, which is built-in AI software. It's able to track you extremely accurately. And so in today's video, we're going to go ahead and take a look at this thing and see what else it has to offer, because its specs are extremely impressive. Let's get started. So let's go ahead and unwrap this bad boy. Here it is in all its fine glory, and its specs are really impressive, as it does have a max payload rating up to 400 grams. It does have a port so you can actually charge your device as you're using the gimbal, and it does have a fill light, which is where our AI vision sensor is located, and I believe it's also removable. It does have an OLED display, which is amazing. Status information like this right here can definitely make things easier and simple. And it does have a multi-function scroll wheel on the side, and it does a full 360 rotation. And they also redesigned it so it takes advantage of its new 3-axis design layout. So the kit does include this amazing travel pouch, which is pretty high quality actually. Ooh, it's nice and soft here too. And the gimbal itself, here it is. Now it's a little bit bigger than your typical gimbals, but at the same time, this gimbal offers a lot I used to seeing. And damn, this thing definitely does look high quality and high grade. Even has measurements right here as well, so you can memorize each position for every cell phone you're using. And I'm assuming here's our AI sensor, which equips up here, attaches magnetically. And you have the capability to quickly adjust the size on the go. Now before we start fiddling with this, they do provide a tripod, which easily just threads in the back here. And once connected, it can actually act as an extension for your gimbal as well. Trigger buttons are really nice. Oh yeah, full 360 rotation right here. It has a lock right here in the back. And this is the USB-C port that's used to charge your device that's connected. But in here, we are also given cables as well. And you do charge with a USB-C. So let's go ahead and take our phone and download the app and see what else this gimbal has to offer. And then you don't even have to turn off the device to remove your phone. It doesn't freak out like some other gimbals. And if we attach our iPhone, and yes, I am attaching it with a case, which it does support. But if we connect the provided the USB-C cable, and we connect it to the gimbal, which supports like tucked right in here, you can connect it, and it can support wireless charging, as it does support reverse charging technology, and can give your device an additional 18 hours of battery life. This fill light, it's quick, it's magnetic, and easy to detach and reinstall, and has the capability to provide warm, cold, and RGB fill light. Now the upgraded 3-axis design actually is upgraded with a new anti-shake system, which provides low angles and quick to switch between wide angle shooting modes, so the motors are not going to get in the way. So right away, launching the app immediately knows that the iSteady is on standby. Hit pair. It gives you a little tour how the app works. And in the moment section, you actually have the capability to do a full 360 rotation. So you can actually create like inception modes. Then you got the smart dolly zoom, standard dolly zoom, smart time lapse, clone me even. You got a bunch of unique different modes here. Now setting up the tracking capability is super easy. All we have to do is make sure that the AI camera is indeed turned on. Right here, there's a little switch right here. And then as soon as you dock it, it will flash to give you feedback that it is responsive, as you see. And then notice how it's red. If we step back and actually do like the OK sign, well, first we have to get in line of sight. Oh, it managed to actually see us. All right, now it's literally tracking us without using that third-party app. Hopefully the wind doesn't knock it down. So it's red right now because I moved quickly. There we go. It's tracking us again. Sorry, I accidentally did the stop tracking, which is just hold your hand up like so. But if I actually do the OK sign, it's going to begin tracking. And hopefully the wind doesn't knock down my gimbal and my phone. Because I feel like the wind is dying down, I'm going to go ahead and rotate. All right, even in high winds, it's actually pretty stable. I'm actually surprised. I'm just going to wait till the wind dies down, because I want to be here to catch the phone and the gimbal in case the wind knocks it over. But this is basically proving us that it's pretty heavy and stable, standing within high winds. Holy cow, is it windy. It's not It's shaking it, but it's not falling. It's like a tycoon out here. Now the beauty about this camera was its AI capability and its very strong motors is I don't have to actually center balance the cell phone. As you see right here, I have enough room for my microphone adapter to still be able to plug in to my iPhone. So yeah, this motor, it's extremely strong. Yeah, literally the weather has been like this for 2 weeks now. Holy cow. Now the cool thing about the AI little camera on top, you can actually reposition the camera if you think the positioning that it detects is not right. All you simply have to do is just put your hands up like so. Notice how it's flashing green. Now I just need to go ahead and just like position the camera how you want it to be like tracking you. And go ahead and do the same thing with your hand. And it'll actually keep that position perfect when you're ever using the front facing camera. But regardless, it's not going to prevent me from completing this video. So the button layout is super easy to use. I really do like the fact that it's so user-friendly. So of course you have your joystick control, which allows you to override the AI camera and reposition to whatever you like. But over here you have your zoom function, as well as the shutter button right here, and the capability to switch between the different modes that it has. And then over here will be your power button, which a double tap will actually quickly put the gimbal in sleep mode, and then a single tap will reawaken it. And then on the side here, you do have shortcut buttons right here. And this wheel on the side will be your focus. And the back, you do have your trigger, which a double tap will reposition as you just see it just do. And then if the joystick is not enough, you can actually manually like reposition the gimbal if I disconnect this. Depending on the mode you select, but in this mode, I actually have full freedom to manually adjust the gimbal by hand to my personal preference. Now, unlike other gimbals, this is super stable and easy to use and operate, even in the worst windy environments. As I could literally like pivot this vehicle shot, and no matter what, it always comes out looking super epic. I could even get all the way down to the very bottom of the floor and capture this amazing smooth shot. So unfortunately the weather has been looking like this for like the past 2 weeks, so I've been unable to really like test out the gimbal to its full potential. But after using this for like B-roll footage for my videos, for car shots, and even talking to the camera like so, literally I'm utilizing the AI attachment that this gimbal has to actually track me as we're walking through the woods. It's pretty lumpy, and I'm pretty sure the stabilization on this video is super stable and nice. So yeah, it's literally raining cats and dogs. It now stopped for a few minutes, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna start again because you can look at the black, the clouds are just moving rapidly. But to the most part, this gimbal's actually really solid. Like, I'm literally fighting a win right now. Now the OLED display is amazing due to the fact that it fits so much information on that display. And I like the fact that as soon as you're done using the gimbal and you forgot to like turn it off, if you drop it, it has an automatic safety feature where it actually will turn itself and put itself to sleep, so it doesn't use up battery or damage itself. But the tracking camera that goes on, you have the capability to put it on the top portion of the gimbal or the bottom. And yes, you can actually flip the gimbal as well if you want to flip it from portrait mode or landscape mode. You have total freedom to do so. Now this is actually not bad for a cell phone gimbal. The quality that it's made out of is pretty high graded, as it feels like something that should be holding like a DSLR camera. So if you're concerned about your cell phone falling, don't be. It's really stable and strong. And the 360 capability, it's really hard to test out in a windy environment, but even in my garage, you can see that it's literally following me, and it's doing it all really well. Now this is really perfect for people who do like live footage, like streaming on the go, IRL, or just talking in front of a camera and you're a one-man cameraman while you're producing your videos. I'm sure this will definitely come in handy as well. The whole button control layout, super self-explanatory. The user guide that it comes with basically will show you everything. But if you use gimbals in the past, everything, the layout is super familiarized and won't take that long to easily adapt. Super user-friendly basically. But other than that, there you guys have it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be sure to include links to where you can find more about this product in the description down below. But it's starting to get cold and chilly out here, so I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.